Welcome to Sling Paint Gaming. I'm Berto.
Yeah, he's weird.
I am weird. All right, so we got an interesting list, an OPL from GamerDad. GamerDad has a list called TractorBeamTakeDown. Yeah!
I like it.
I like the name. It's like TractorBeamTakeDown. It's almost like a wrestling move, like the TractorBeamTakeDown. Jake the Snake Roberts just did a takedown.
You went old school.
I went real old school, yes. I used to love music. I had there was 3 videos that I had on VHS tape growing up. And we used to burn those videos out because that was the only 3 we had. And we didn't have cable TV growing up, so we watched a lot of movies. We had WrestleMania 3.
Where Hulk Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant.
Yeah, wow. Yes. I also had Grease and had Goonies.
Did we just become best friends?
We did. Our friendship level was always high. It just went to a whole new level. But those 3 movies, Grease, Goonies, and WrestleMania 3. Well, so WrestleMania is not even a movie. But the funny part is we always fast forwarded to where the Hulk was doing, wrestling Andre.
I'm trying to figure out why you had Grease.
Grease is the word. It's the place, it's the emotion. Grease is the word and the place, the emotion. You never heard that song? Wow. Hand jive. Oh. Stop. All right. Woo. So GamerDad, TractorBeamTakeDown. Let's bring this list. This is the first list that we're doing that has the MistHunter. All right. So he's got the MistHunter. He's also got the Kihraxz fighter with the 2 Kihraxz fighters with this. I kind of like this. This is a little different take, but it's got a lot of stuff on the MistHunter. Mm-hmm. It's got a 39-point ship outfitted MistHunter. So he's got 4 LOM. And his ability, when we talked about it when we did the preview for this, he's got at the end of the start at the start of the end phase, may assign 1 of your stress tokens to another ship at range 1.
Okay.
So that's 4 LOM's ability. But then he's got
start of the end phase.
Start of the end phase. Okay. If you have a stress token, you're going to assign it to another ship. And it makes sense because some of the dials maneuvers on here, he's got a lot of
complete sense
red maneuvers
with what he's got.
Right. So he's got Push the Limit, right, which we all know Push the Limit does.
Yep.
He's got Zuckuss on it, which is one of the new pilots that came out. So when attacking, you may receive any number of stress tokens to choose an equal number of defensive dice. The defender must re-roll those dice.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's say you say, I'm going to choose 1 stress, and you're going to re-roll that after pushing the limit. So you've got 2 stress, but at the end, I'm going to give 1 of them to somebody else.
At the start of the end phase, you may assign 1 of your stress tokens.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm. All right. So he's also got fire control systems. We all know what that does.
Target
Perform
lock.
an attack. Target lock. Yep. He's got Glitterstim. Okay. You don't like that, do you? Glitterstim. Every time I say Glitterstim.
It's like jazz hands.
Yes, I do like me some Glitterstim. See, I got to say it every time I say it.
Watching Grease. You were about to say that too, weren't you?
Yes. All right. Again, friendship, whole new level.
This is not scripted.
No, it's not. Very almost ad hoc-ish. So, ad hoc. All right. He's got glitter. He's also got the MistHunter title card. Okay, which your upgrade bar contains the barrel roll upgrade icon, which is cool. And
you must equip the tractor beam upgrade
card flying to it, right? Yep. And paying its normal squad points. So MistHunter's 0 points, Tractor Beam's 1, and the new Tractor Beam token, which we all know and love, is if this attack hits, the defender receives 1 Tractor Beam token, then cancel all dice results. And if you're a small base ship, you're allowed to maneuver either a barrel roll, either direction. As you as the attacker, you can choose a barrel roll, or you can do a 1 forward boost, and
drop their agility.
And drop their agility by 1. So, in large ships, you can only do the drop their agility. So, the whole tractor beam barrel roll and boost does not work with large ships. That's one of the rules.
But a 1 agility large base ship, like the Hound.
Right, you're ripping right through that bad boy.
Dropping them down to 0.
And the cool part about it is that's for the entire round. So, if you can hit...
So, anybody else who's going after 4 LOM is going to have, a ship with 1 less agility.
Yep. And he's also running stealth device on it. Increase your agility value by 1. If you're hit by an attack, discard this card. This is already has, it's only got a 1 agility, so now it's got 2. Gotcha.
A little bit better.
All right. So then he's also got 2 Cartel Marauders.
Yep. So with those, pilot skill 2, he's running cluster missiles. Spend your target lock to discard this card. Perform this attack twice.
Yep.
Comes in very nicely with that tractor beam.
Yep.
Hot shot blaster. Attack. Discard this card to attack 1 ship, even a ship outside your firing arc. Range 1 to 2. Both of those are range 1 to 2. Both of those are also 3 attack dice.
Yep.
And then he's got stealth device. Increase your agility value by 1. If you're hit, you discard this, bumping his agility up to 3.
Yep.
So all in all, not a bad little ship for a 2 pilot skill. And he's actually running 2 of those exact same ships.
Correct. So, and then both 30 points each,
Yep.
and he's running a total of 99 points. Tweaks. Tweakers.
Having not flown the MistHunter yet, I'm gonna hold off on my judgment. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video to this one after we've flown it, but I kind of like it the way it's set up.
Okay, well, the biggest thing for me, that's glaring for me is the stealth device. All right, you already have a ship that has 1 agility, increasing to 2 agility, and statistically, dice purposes, you're going to lose that card real fast. Stealth device is really made for ships that have like the 3 agility, and you're adding a 4th one to help you out your stats, where you're going to keep that stealth device for at least a couple turns.
Okay.
So for me, right there off the bat, stealth device, and even also on the Marauders, it does increase it, bump it up to 3 defensive dice. I'm on the fence with that one, but definitely for full alarm, I probably would take the stealth device off.
So what would you put on in its place?
That is probably a good question. I probably, with the tractor beam, with the low agility, I think I can actually, if let me look at here, I think I can probably fit, where is the stealth device, which is a modification. For 3 points, you can do
like a hull upgrade. Which is almost, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, that's the only thing else you can fit on. Everything else is maxed out on this ship. I'll probably do a hull upgrade. The other thing...
See, I would leave it and just choose evade. So then you're rolling at least 2 dice, plus you have an evade token.
Yeah, because it does have focus, target lock, evade, and barrel.
And you've got push the limit, so you're going to do 2 actions.
Okay.
That's just me, though.
The only other thing, too, is, like he's saying, like with Forlorn's ability, at the start of the end phase, you may assign 1 of your stress tokens to another ship at range 1. The other big thing that I probably would change on here is take off the cluster missiles off the Marauders. And reason why, or the Kihraxz fighters, reason why is because if you're going to be giving them stress tokens, right, from Forlorn, which I would think you'd be doing, you can't get it. It's going to be hard to get a target lock.
Why?
They're moving first. See, this is at the start of the end phase, right? They get they have the stress token,
so they have to do a green maneuver.
They have to do a green maneuver, but they're already moving first, right?
Right.
So it's like, I don't know. Like it's like I'm on the fence with that. So the cluster is going to be very. Maybe it's for situational, and I haven't played this list, so I don't know. But to me, it's like when you have those steps where you got to pass tokens and go between, that's when things start getting complicated. The other thing for tweaking this list is I love the list, but there's a lot of things on that MistHunter ship. And, for 40 points,
he goes down.
You know what I'm targeting.
Yeah.
So
that goes into how do you fly it?
How would I fly this list? So the cool part about, I really love the Kihraxz fighters. And this is, I think, to me, I don't want to say an underrated ship, because I've been looking at and trying to put a list together for these Kihraxz fighters, putting a little swarm, because I love swarms. And I'm just trying to figure out and tweak it. With the 3 native attack dice, 2 agility, it's very, very X-Wing-ish. The thing, though, is got 4 hull and only 1 shield. I would probably keep those 2 ships close together as much as I can. Forlorn is probably going to be right next to them as much as they can, because it says, say, with the stress ability at range 1. So probably I would keep the Kihraxz up front, do a wedge formation, the MistHunter in the back, and fly it that way. But you're not going to be using Forlorn's ability that long, because once you start breaking formation, especially people are going to break that formation to get rid of Forlorn's ability, that's why I don't to me, this is where, like, with things like this, where you have to have it within range of a thing, as soon as you break formation, those abilities go away.
Right.
And you lose those points, for lack of a better word. So you basically paid for extra points that you're going to be potentially maybe using maybe 1 or 2 rounds.
Okay.
So that's my thought on all of this and how to fly it. But try to keep it as close as much as possible. Use that formation tactics. But, like, how to fly against it?
Well,
how would you fly it? Okay.
I would fly it. I'm definitely trying to get that tractor beam hooked onto a ship to set up the attacks, the cluster missiles for my 2 Marauders. Because that's 6 dice per ship. That's 12 dice for 2 Kihraxz fighters that I'm shooting at a ship with 1 less agility.
True.
So that's, potentially, that's a lot of dice coming your way. So I'm definitely going to try and maneuver to where I can pull that off. I'm going to come in, maybe try and flank with the MistHunter, get that, because you know what? Most people are going to go after that ship first anyway, because it's worth 39 out of 100 points.
Right.
Okay. So playing on that, which is why I he's got stealth device on there to try and
beef it up a little bit,
make him stay alive. Hit that tractor beam. Let my 2 Marauders come in. Dump cluster missiles on those, on those ships.
So definitely running the 2 ships up front and with MistHunter in the back.
Yeah, I mean,
and he's going to attack first anyway.
Well, out of those 3 ships,
right.
He's attacking first.
So get the tractor beam on him.
Get that tractor beam on. Try and fire off those missiles. If they all miss, like my dice have been here lately, then at least I tried.
You know what? And I'm thinking about the cluster missiles. I kind of do agree with you. I now that I'm thinking about it, but I go back to the whole thing is like there's a lot of points on this ship it's very situational.
Yeah, because if the Marauders are dead, there's no point in using the tractor beam.
Right. And that, to me, that's the whole thing with lists that have a lot of abilities or upgrade cards are very situational. Because if those, to me, are almost wasted points. Now, I don't mind if you have 1 or 2, maybe 1 situational type item. Like when I'm running the Hounds, I'm running anti-pursuit lasers. And that's a very situational thing. But I'm also forcing the bumps. I want the bumps to happen. But it's also situational and statistics because it's a roll die. Right, it's a 50-50 shot that you're going to get hit. So I like to keep those things to minimum. But this is a lot of this combination. Like once those Marauders do go down, right, and it's only 1 attack that they can do that target lock, so they only get to spend it once. Like I said, I think you would do very well. You get some great lucks if you hit and that's the other thing too. The tractor beam's got to hit.
It's got to hit.
It's got to hit. So to me, it will be definitely very interesting to see this list. So how would you fly against this list?
I'm definitely going to try and take out the MistHunter first.
MistHunter, I probably do the same exact thing. I would definitely bump and grind. I would purposely bump into these ships so they lose all their actions. Now, the only thing, though, is like the Marauders are probably going to be moving first because they're at probably skill value of 2. But I want to potentially, if I can...
So when you say bump and grind, you mean you're trying to block them?
I'm blocking them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my thing is bump and grind. Is I want to block them because I want them to lose their actions. I don't want the Marauders to get the target locks.
Okay.
I don't want the forlorn MistHunter to get his action and then potentially use push the limit. So I want to block those actions. So I would purposely, for lack of a better word, sacrifice. Let's say if I was playing my Baby Blues or Hounds, whatever, I would stall the crap out of it because they would think where I was going if I was using my Hounds. I would position my ships in a way where they would where they could maneuver, especially large base ships. For my Baby Blues, I would just make it difficult. I would almost break formation just so they can't move so they can bump into each other. This person's got to fly this has got to be an excellent pilot. Excellent pilot. And I would even think like if he breaks formation with the 6, because that's Forlorn's a pilot skill value of 6, he's going to move, in the middle somewhere, right?
Right.
So, like, if he was playing with my Baby Blues or Hounds, like, and if I got a chance to move, like, after his Marauders moved, I would definitely try to, either boost or barrel roll, whatever list I'm playing, to block Forlorn. I want to block, bump and grind Forlorn. And I'm definitely going to go for the initiative bid. Like, he does go for 99 here.
There ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
A little bump and grind.
Bump and grind. But That's my only thing with this list is very situation. And as soon as you break those situations, everything crumbles. So, yeah, definitely for alarm. All right, so how would you guys tweak this list? How would you fly it? How would you fly against it? Let us know in the comments below. GamerDad, you put an excellent list together. Like I said, a lot of thought into it. I would love to see this list play, and I want to play the MistHunter, so I might play this list just to have some fun with the MistHunter and see if I can get my flying skills with the Marauders, because I love me some Kihraxz action. That sounds like very like Klingon-ish, like Star Trek-ish. You know, I had a crush on, like, you remember
Worf? Oh wow, really?
Not Worf, but anytime when they had the Klingon ladies,
just because of what they wore.
I don't, and with that, like those dented heads that they had, the spiny heads. I don't know why. It was just like a whole package turned me on kind of thing. I was really, oh yeah. I know I'm messed up in the head. Yes, but when I was younger, oh yes. Anyway, again, how would you fly it? How would you tweak it? How would you love this list?
After you're done telling us about that, check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/slingpaint, Instagram, slingpaint gaming, Twitter, slingpaint. If you haven't subscribed, why? It's like right down there in the corner. Supposedly, I think so. If you have, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And we'll catch you in the next video.
Thanks, guys.